Emory Jones into the end zone, broken up at the goal line by Jones. Kentucky will win it. All that's left is for Levis to take a knee, and that makes it official. The celebration is on in Lexington.
To it by playing his backups early.
Zach Jackson and Nelson Adams are also in there. There we go.
Yep, look at that play.
DeMarco Robinson on the missed tackle. No flags. Touchdown, Kentucky.
13 seniors that make plays for this Mississippi State team.
Goes deep. Javis Blue, touchdown, Kentucky. Blue for blue.
Here's some Florida pressure. Smith gets it away. Ahmad Wagner couldn't pull it down. There's a penalty marker. Touchdown. I beg your pardon.
One drive that went into Florida territory. Rides the play action. Has plenty of time to crank it up and go downfield and into the end zone for a touchdown to the freshman Dane Key. Will Levis, how about that?
Oh, the pocket collapsing so fast. How does Devin Leary get that football out to Ray Davis? He's going to try the other side of the field. Past the 50, the 40. Ray Davis breaking free into Big Blue territory. A 58-yard touchdown.
Chris Rodriguez trying to hit the home run ball. They won't catch him. "64 yards. Kentucky is gashing Louisville."
Holt's played in 4 games, the backup. But the job has been Terry's all year. Big hole on this run, and there goes A.J. Rose with game-breaking speed. A.J. Rose with a sideline hug and a Kentucky touchdown. Wow. 75 yards.
Crossing routes, deep ball. Johnson lays it up and lays it out for Jeff Badet. Touchdown, Kentucky, 65-yard strike.
What a throw by Stephen Johnson.
Barian Brown and Demi Sumo Kongbai are deep to receive. And Brown, 3 yards deep, will return. Around the edge, 20, 25, 30, and Barian Brown sets sail down the far side, and he's done it. His 3rd touchdown return off a kick.
Incredibly short field and 2 timeouts in their pocket.
Tony, another great one as Bowden fields it at the 35-yard line. And here he goes again, inside the 40. Forget it. Lynn Bowden puts Kentucky right back in the game.
Oh, an all-out blitz coming right now.
Johnson on a design quarterback keeper has daylight. And he lowers the shoulder. Touchdown.
With all those reads between the tackles. They bring an extra man. Bowden's going to try to run with it. He's got room on the edge and a great block down there. Bowden into the end zone. Cats back in front on a 24-yard run.
Catches 78 yards for Dane Key. Play fake by Leary. He wants to cut it loose. He's going to send it deep and wide open. Brown will score again. Brown puts the Wildcats in front from 60 yards.
First drive of the game. Levis, design draw. Inside the 20, to the 10, he'll score! Levis, design draw. It's a block from Rodriguez and walks in. Levis.
Yep.
Now he'll run it. And he'll score again. That's touchdown number 3 on the ground for Will Levis.
This is 4th rushing touchdown of the game.
You called it, Mark. Will he get the push? He does. That's number 4 on the day for Will Levis. And he lets everybody know about it.
Well, if he keeps this up, he's going to have to stop counting with both hands.
For you, but that does not look good for the guy that's just been their catalyst on offense. Big hole here. Speaking of catalyst, Chris Rodriguez in the open field. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he will. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Bowden has room, no safety, blocking on the edge. He's going to do it again. Lynn Bowden Jr. with a night to remember, a 33-yard rainy run to extend the Kentucky lead.
3rd and 15. The double team on Allen, buying some time. And it's intercepted. The turnover for Kentucky. Tyrell O'Brien with the pick.
For Swan. And this offense needs to get out to the 49-yard line to move the chains, eludes the pressure, and picks it off! A pick 6! He eluded the sacks, but Max Hairston's there to take it to the house, 29 yards. Swan. Intercepted, it's Hairston again, off the carom. Is he going to do it again? Another pick 6!
Play action. Wilson lets it go. Bowden gets deep. Got it! Touchdown, Kentucky! 54 yards to silence the crowd at the Swamp. Johnson escapes again, and he converts with his legs one more time, and nobody's got an angle on him. Steven Johnson finally runs out of gas inside the 10. That is a 54-yard sprint for the senior quarterback. The Notre Dame transfer. Del Rio looking sideline, now over the middle. Intercepted! Darius West with the takeaway for Kentucky. Cavassier smoke now in a tailback. Play action. Levis off balance. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson.
Snell, who can get loose into the secondary.
Over the middle, Conrad wide open. Nobody's there. Touchdown, Kentucky, 46 yards.
Went from a hurry-up, throw-it-around scheme to a run-based scheme. Johnson under pressure. He wants to air it out on first down. Garrett Johnson. Touchdown, Kentucky, 75 yards.
The rule book, that's not pass interference because that ball was in the stands. I don't disagree with you there.
This one is launched and caught by Johnson. Garrett Johnson, after a 75-yard touchdown, now has one of 63.
53 seconds. Petre, pressure coming off the edge. He's hit, gets rid of the ball. A diving attempt at an interception, and he got it. DeAndre Square picks it off at the 25-yard line. He's going back out there on the last drive of the season to try to win a game. But it's Kentucky as Will Levis takes a knee that wins it. And for the second time in 4 years, it's 10 victories for the Wildcats. And here it is. It is indeed blue, as one would expect. What a job Mark Stoops has done with this program. Will Levis, the Penn State transfer, made some big plays in that final drive. Wan'Dale Robinson, transfer from Nebraska, with some big plays in that final possession as Kentucky wins it over Iowa 20-17.
Levis, clean pocket, puts it right on the money. Diving, touchdown, Dane Key. And Kentucky takes the lead.
The SEC. Luther Burden awaiting.
It's way over the head of Goodfellow. 5 gets rid of it. Somehow punted it away. There's a flag down all the way back on the 2-yard line because Missouri drilled Goodfellow as he punted it away. What an effort from the 5th-year senior to get back to that football after the snap went crazy.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. 22. Receiving team. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Automatic first down for roughing the kicker. And here we go. Lateral palooza. Missouri looking for a miracle. And instead, it's picked off. Tried the crossfield pass. J.J. Weaver seals a Kentucky victory.
Wimps it, keeps it, following Sumo Carnbay. And the ball comes out into the end zone. And it's recovered for a touchdown by Josh Caddis. Pollock is the holder. Carter Short, the snapper. They do their job. That kick is no good. A low duck hook. And Kentucky is going to win in Oxford for the first time since 1978. Executed beautifully. Highest ranked road win for Kentucky since 1977 when they beat number 4 Penn State.
And now from the end zone, the punt with Lynn Bowden near the midfield line. Backs up a little bit. He's got some room to return this one. And very dangerous in the open field. What a move. Bowden trying to get to that corner. He does. To the 10. Touchdown.
Johnson takes it himself, looking for a first down and a touchdown! He dives in from 11 yards out, and Kentucky's back in front.
For Louisville. Bowling. Scrambling for time. That one is picked off. This one could go to the house. Josh Forrest.
can get the first down around the 3. Tolles will throw over the middle.
What a
touchdown, Kentucky! Javis Blue with the catch of the year for the Big Blue.
With one hand.
Wow, what a grab.
Johnson has plenty of time, and he's got a wide open receiver. It's Juice, and he's loose inside the 20. He's in the end zone. Juice Johnson puts Kentucky back on top.
How do you get the nickname Juice?
Up there, like they will in the Rose Bowl. Here is Leary on first down off the 25. Wide open is Jordan Dingle, the tight end. Down the far sideline, Dingle trying to make a move. He'll cut it back. Does he hit the pylon? He's out of bounds at the 3.
Pressure from the edge. Blindside. Got him. DeAndre Square with a sack, and the ball may have come out. Kentucky football. Recovered by Josiah Hayes, forced by DeAndre Square.
Of the shield is what they're going to get him with. So that is a costly penalty that puts Kentucky back on the field. And then Ray Davis, all day Ray. Look at him go. Man, oh man, is Davis doing it up. 75-yard touchdown for sweet baby Ray.
Greg shovel pass. Look out! Smith got decked and hit right away at the goal line. Ito Smith got absolutely lit up by Josh Paschal. It's it for Southern Miss on 4th down. Griggs scrambling, throws, it's incomplete. And Kentucky gets the ball back. And they'll win this one today in Hattiesburg. It was not easy.
First and goal outside the 5. 10 plays, 10 runs, and another touchdown.
Matchup, really, when you think about it. 16 wins for Kentucky and 15 for Louisville.
Takes it out of Rose's belly at the last second and then just takes over. Bowden inside the 30, cuts it back. Staying on his feet, touchdown. And it's Bowden keeping it himself with open space all the way to the end zone. Another one. Three on the play clock. And Rodriguez gets the block for Bowden, and Bowden to the house again.
Well, the last big run by Lynn Bowden. He's been a great receiver all night.
Basilek doesn't see it coming, and down he goes, J.J. Weaver.
Down. Ward Jordan made it a 17-7 game. Brown's going to take it out from the end zone.
And it's a good decision. Barry on Brown. Well, now how's that Kentucky fan feeling? Mighty good.
Here at the end of the ball game, protection's got to hold up.
Shermer. Incomplete. Kentucky will hold on and survive.
Trayon Harris was able to get the offense going.
JoJo Kemp hands this one off. They're going to reverse it. Tolles wants to throw. Wide open is Timmons. He's got it at the 15 and 6 for Kentucky.
Sanders to make sure he does not get home early, but a huge 3-and-out by Kentucky.
And a fake punt try. Kentucky was right there. Kentucky sniffed it out. Penn State snapped it short, and there was nowhere to go. What a big moment early for Mark Stoops' team.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hicks steps up. He goes down. Kentucky sack. Calvin Taylor Jr. The former basketball star, same weekend of Big Blue Madness, comes up with a Big Blue sack. 4th down, halfway to Hager for a first. Hicks fires, got it knocked down in the pocket, and Kentucky stops him on downs. Pocket pressure came from T.J. Carter.
This dream season for Louisville. It comes down to this. He's going to loft it to the end zone.
That ball is intercepted. That is Jordan Lovett to put a cap on it. And Mark Stoops, who said this win would feel so good. Well, does it ever?
Particular night of playing with effort and discipline and technique.
Christman from 48. It's blocked. Kentucky makes a play on special teams. Now they're ripping off a return. 78 yards. Touchdown. Mark Gray on the return.
Almost fumbled that snap. He's in trouble. Mond lost the football. It got batted away. Kentucky has it. It's Darius West. And the undefeated season is still alive and thriving in the Commonwealth. They're an extra point away from a tie.
Standing next to Steve. And Benny hits the hole, and he's wide open and has plenty of daylight inside the 30, eludes the tackler, tiptoes the sideline. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Kentucky.
Is checked into the game as part of that O-line unit. Bailey Hockman tipped and intercepted. Jamin Davis. The Kentucky defense steps up again. 3rd pick of the game. Cohen will be the new OC next season. Rodriguez, he can take this to El Dorado.
Adamant last night about his team's identity. Got to be physical. And it's going to pay off with a touchdown. What a grab by Dane Key.
Ray Davis.
Here goes Ray. Say goodbye to Ray into the end zone. And the Cats are in control. A 37-yard touchdown by Ray Davis. Eyeing Graham Mertz on 3rd and 5. They drop 8. And that ball's intercepted. And on the return is Wallace inside the 20. He was looking for Boardingham. It was deflected, and Wallace picks it off.
Four-man rush. They're going to throw it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Run it all day. Chuck it for the tying score.
Unbelievable. We knew he had to pass. I'm not quite sure how Virginia Tech allows this receiver to run by him like this. Regardless, and that comes down to great coaching.
Hooker, they'll throw it underneath, and here come the laterals. Back to Hooker, and the ball is out. And Kentucky's got it. And they will take it the other way. Scooped up by Jordan Wright.
What a finish.
The scoop and score to end it after Brandon Eccles knocked it loose. A monster game for Lynn Bowden, 233 yards rushing, but it was the late touchdown pass to Josh Ali. 15 yards that got them the lead, and their defense puts the capper on it, and the Cats win the Belk Bowl.
Here we go. McSorley throws short. They'll pitch it back, and the ball's on the turf. Kentucky falls onto the Wildcats. Maybe their best year ever. And a hard-earned ice bath and hug for their head coach and their star players who came to play today in Orlando. What a win for Kentucky over the 12th-ranked Nittany Lions, 27-24 final.
They might want to get back to it or run a little bit more of. It's been prolific for them. Little double reverse. Johnson looking to throw. Has a man open. Got it. Touchdown, Badet. A little sleight of hand by the Wildcats.
1st and 10 from the 25. They'll flare to him. He's got great speed. But when he cuts back. Sheds a defender. Dayline. 15. 10. Boom goes the dynamite.
They're saying touchdown.
Position. Maybe this is just the old try to get him offside. No, it isn't. It's an Ole Miss blitz. It's one-on-one coverage. It's up for grabs and caught by Barrion Brown. Still on his feet. And all the way to the 17-yard line. John Saunders saved the touchdown. The longest play of the year.
Fowler picked up. Deep right sideline. Got a man. 25, 20. We got a touchdown, Kentucky. Garrett Johnson, Winter Garden, Florida, 60 yards, and there is a penalty flag downfield, however. In fact, there are a pair of them.
Mack is 6'1", 320. They flip it to Lynn Bowden with some running room. He can fly inside the 20, inside the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. 54 yards.
Last week. You saw Kennedy, the center, pointing out to Jamin Davis right before the snap. Garantano to the edge. Picked off! Intercepted by Kentucky in a free run. Lots of green for Kelvin Joseph. His second pick in as many games. And a pick six puts the Cats on the board.
And on cue, right?
Now first down, Garantano intercepted again. Jamin Davis finds the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him unless it's Garantano. And he's got blockers in front. Davis will stumble into the end zone. A 75-yard interception return for Kentucky.
Let Hicatini pick up some extra yardage for the first down.
He has a 100-yard receiving game. Jackson kept it himself. He fumbled the ball.
And no matter who gets the ball, this is going to be reviewed very close to whether Lamar Jackson was down or not.
Kentucky got it.
And you don't want to do anything that gives the ball back to Louisville. Overtime right now for Kentucky's not the worst.
Johnson throws a strike to midfield. Caught by Badet. What a grab. He's come through in the clutch before. And he did it again. Are you kidding me? some attention.
Yeah, just start tossing it around.
Jackson under pressure. Look how quick. Throws it 1.5 miles, but defenders back there, and Kentucky has the ball as the clock goes to 0-0. What an upset.
The fans want him to get it. Here he goes. Benny Snell straight ahead. He's got the record and the touchdown. And you can only imagine what was going through his head at that moment. The history of Kentucky football. There's your all-time leading rusher.
Play clock at 2. 3-man rush. They get to him, and it's intercepted. Pick 6, Kentucky. The Wildcats with another pick, and Jordan Wright returns this one the short way.
Here on the 2-point conversion, it's Cooper. Couldn't get there. Fumble picked up. That's a live ball, everybody. Here we go. Foot race. This could be a big 2 the other way. They botched the 2-point conversion, and the Kentucky Wildcats strike with Ware, taking it to the house for the deuce.
Looking for space, and he finds it. Good block upfield, springing Bowden. The cutback inside the 10, another broken tackle, and Lynn Bowden hits Petre. 61 yards to the house.
But it seems like there are opportunities for teams, and whether teams make the most of them, like Levis has done today with his legs. Look at that move.
Gosh.
And he leapfrogs the defender.
Okie dokie.
Down to the 14. And that lights up the Kentucky bench.
Louisville also second in the country in turnovers gained at 28. Oh, wide open. Pass caught out over the 30 to the 40. It's a long run for Caddis, the freshman, down the near sideline. Dropped inside the 15.
Snap is down. McGinnis. Wildcats win.
Showdown next week with Florida, a team that the Cats have had no luck against, not just lately but over the years, and it's picked off by Beatty. Another big play for the junior Derek Beatty. 2 fourth down stops, and now his first pick of the year.
Experience signal call. Ewers. Ball came out there, and this is going to be returned for a touchdown. That is Pop, Dumas, Johnson, and finally Kentucky gets a break.
Wilson will throw. End zone. Touchdown. C.J. Conrad. Kentucky, with one of the more improbable wins, beats Missouri 15-14.
23-yard gain, 1st and goal. Snell, touchdown Cats. Direct snap to Snell right here, possibly. Benny's got it. Benny pushing forward, and Benny is in. Touchdown, Kentucky. For the Cats on the takeaway, and into the belly of Benny. Snell breaking free inside the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Happen here tonight.
182 yards rushing and Snell to it.
Unbelievable.
Benny Snell, his 4th touchdown of the night. But as they like to say in the Commonwealth, Snell, yeah.
Receivers, and he's done a lot for this offense so far.
Wide receiver screen. The first time Wan'Dale Robinson's got his hands on the football. And he's a difference maker. Robinson breaking tackles. Let's go. Touchdown.
Oh, JoJo, his 3rd of the night.
It has been the passing game that puts him behind the down and distance.
Now they're forced into the passing game on 2nd and 10. Tipped and picked by Dupree. And this place is nuts.
Dave played at Syracuse, played in the NFL. Quick pop. Barry on Brown. Stays on his feet. He can fly. They have an angle. Brown inside the 10. Aisheem Young and DeAndre Prince managed to catch him.
To the next.
Empty look for Richardson. Oh, that is danger. Oh, my. Keidron Smith cuts inside, and he's going to pick 6 it in the swamp. Cat scratch fever Smith.
Put that ball right in his face.
Yep. Plenty of time for Kentucky if they want to run the ball. 4-man rush. Now a 5th comes in late. Throw downfield. Robinson's there. Caught inside the 30. Cuts it back. Oh, he hurdled the defender. He's inside the 5. Dives for the end zone. And down at the 1-yard line. Wan'Dale Robinson taking over with big plays here in the 4th for Kentucky. 1st and goal from the 6. Robinson hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky in front. Iowa almost had him at the 10-yard line. But what have we said all game about Rodriguez? Always going forward, never backwards.
6 for Mississippi State. Fitzgerald picked off. Room service. Touchdown, Kentucky. Marcus McWilson is at 3. Try to work the sideline here. Frank steps up. Hit as he throws. It falls incomplete. And they catch a break. 4 seconds left. Mark Stoops is saying it was a fumble. They have now whistled it dead, and they will get it down to the goal line. And now the line judge says touchdown, Kentucky. Unbelievable. Mark Stoops was yelling, go, go, go. The call.
After further review, the ruling on the field of a fumble is confirmed. A touchdown was scored by Kentucky at the end of the play. Game is over.
Kentucky fans can excel. Finally, the streak is dead.